Yes, ready. Recording.
Namaste.
Namaste, Anuj.
Hi.
Would you like to tell me a little bit about your story here in Bodhgaya, your early history, and what has grown from that, please?
Sure. Actually, I have been taking care of Santi India Charitable Association Trust last 10 years now. It was created in December 2005 for the children belonging to the downtrodden untouchable family. And untouchables are considered outcast, live in an environment characterized by poverty, alcoholism and domestic violence. So the Dominic, when she came first time in 2005, Dominic is the creator, director and founder of the guest house and our association.
So who was Dominic?
Dominic is a creator of the association, our school, and founder of the guest house.
Okay.
And when she came first time to visit Bodhgaya, actually she is a Buddhist and she came to Bodhgaya to practice Buddhism. But the fact she meet a big misery, some children begging on the street of Bodhgaya. Every day they were following her and asking some money. Some of them were asking books to study, notebooks to study. So she has found, on the other side I only practice compassion on my cushion. When I go to the temple, I practice compassion on my cushion, and it's not enough. I have to be compassionate towards these children, and that's how she has taken these children from the street of Bodhgaya and she has put them into public school, paying a school. Okay, that's how she has created the association. After that, during 3 years, she has managed to run a school in 20 kilometers away from Bodhgaya in the village Kusa. Okay, with the owner of one guest house, the owner of Santi guest house, and she worked there during 3 years. And at this time she used to sponsor me, because I come from a very poor family and I was so much enthusiastic to study that I was doing two different works. I was working for my family and I was also studying at the same time, and I was helping my brothers and sisters to go to school.
What sort of work were you doing?
I used to work as a local tour guide, taking tourists from one temple to other temples, because I have learned little bit of Buddhism, so I was knowing a little part of Buddhism, and I was taking them for a short tours around Bodhgaya and making some money. So like this, after that in 2009 she has stopped the school in the village 20 kilometers away from Bodhgaya, and she came back again to Bodhgaya to work with the children of Bodhgaya, because Bodhgaya is a home of a number of slum villages. There are 18 slum villages in Bodhgaya. Bodhgaya has the biggest slum in Gaya district. Okay. So that's why she was so much motivated that she has brought her association back to Bodhgaya and she has begun to work. I was the eldest among the 15 students she used to sponsor, so I was taking care of them, and at this time I was only 14 years old.
What about local government schools? What was happening with them?
The local government schools, there are many advantages and there are many inconvenience too. The inconvenience are there are old age system teachers, mean they still use sticks to teach students, and students are afraid with sticks. Nobody wants to study with sticks. Second, there are huge number of students. The number of students are more in one classroom. Sometimes you find 100 children in one classroom with only one professor or a teacher, which is quite hard to maintain. The third, the quality of education is not, it's totally boring. That's why, that is the main reason we have created our own school. We don't want to substitute the work of Indian government. Okay, we just want to help these children. It's not our role to substitute the work of Indian government. It's not our role, not absolutely not. But we want to help these children because we can't let them in this big misery where there are in such circumstances there are.
I see. Is there anything else you would like to add, Anuj?
Yeah, sure. What I would like to tell you, I would continuously tell you about the school, how it had grown.
Please.
So after we have opened a tutorial school during 4 years, we have run a tutorial school which was working from 2:30 p.m. till 6 p.m. 3 hours, 3.5 hours a day.
Yes.
Okay, and during the morning we were sending children to the public school. Like this, they have the both advantages.
Yes.
The advantages of public school, and they can get a real quality of education at our place.
Yes.
But the fact, last year we have realized 3.5 hours is not enough, absolutely not enough, because we need to carry out some extra curriculum which are like a dance classes. We give them dance classes where the children enjoy to do dance. Okay, we never know the creativity of Indian children or any children on this planet. They can be a big dancer, they can be a Michael Jackson, or they can be the great scientist. Okay, so we have to give them all the choices, and after it depends what they want to be. Like this, they have interest to learn something. It's not, we don't force them that they have to be something. It's their they must enjoy to be something, what they want to do, really what they like to do in their life. And that's why right now there are 200 children enrolled every day at our school, which is running from 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. Okay, and there are 36 students to whom we are supporting them for their higher education. 36. All these 36 students, they have already finished their schooling at our school, because they have been studying since long time with us, since the beginning of our school. So they have already finished their schooling at South India, and right now we are supporting them for their higher education, like college education. We cover all the expenses, tuition fees, because we don't have a highly qualified professor by which we could manage all of them at our school. We can't manage. They have to have a specific subject. They need to learn a specific subject with a specific professor, and the professor are quite expensive, so we can't hire them. So we cover the tuition fee, we cover the college fee, college registration, examination fee, and transportation.
And where does the money come from, Anuj?
Most of the money, it's right now it's coming from Dominic.
Right.
Okay. See, to manage this association, at the beginning she had some savings. Okay, she is a retired nurse from France. She had some savings which she has utilized to manage the school and the school children. Instead of building, she has kept this money to build a home in France. But the fact, when she has seen these things, she was not able to resist, and she has put her all saving in Bodhgaya.
Yes.
And after there was some little savings left, and she has put to build this guest house like this. Even we will have no sponsor, we can go on continuously to help these underprivileged children, street children, and needy children of Bodhgaya.
So the students that you are teaching are taken up to what level, please?
We at our school, we have children from the age 4 years old till 14 years old. After from 40 to 21 they are in college.
Yeah.
We help our students till they are 20 to 21 years old.
Right.
Means graduation.
I see. And are you seeking sponsorship for these children?
Sure, we already have particular sponsor for some of these students,
Yes.
but we still need a sponsor to manage all of them, to give them, to facilitate them with better facilities.
Right.
Okay, as you have told that there is a requirement of a specific, like a vocational courses to those students. Like this, they can see their interest, whether they want to be a carpenter or electrician or anything, or a doctor.
Yes.
So for
Yes.
that we need some tools, and
Yes.
which we can't provide at the moment.
Yes. Yes. What about teachers? Do you have sufficient teachers?
Yeah, we do have sufficient teachers. We have 11 teaching staff,
Yeah.
2 non-teaching staff.
Yes.
11 teaching staff. There are some of them. One of them is a specialist of physics, chemistry. Other one is a specialist of English, mathematics, Hindi, science, social science, Sanskrit. We have all the specialist of each particular subject.
All right.
Because we are teaching them all the subjects to our students: Hindi, English, math, science, social science, Sanskrit, everything. So,
Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Anuj. And if there's,
thank you very much to you, and
Okay.
really, it's very kind of you, and I'm really thankful to you.